New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
IG was down. Facebook was down. WhatsApp was down. If you didn't know, it's all owned by the same company. And it was all down. And I loved every minute of it. I actually didn't realize how much I loved watching people scramble when something was broken. And I was hoping IG and Facebook was permanently broken, honestly. And then there was part of me was like,
because you're also addicted yourself, and it would finally get you off of it.
I don't know. I don't know. The Ebro Times was down. No, it was just funny to me. I just really found it funny that people. It was that big a deal. So it seemed to people on because it was trending on Twitter, and it had us talking in the room. You know, because it's like, what did you panic? 800-223-9797. Rosenberg didn't even know. No. Because he's busy doing other things. I had something for the Ebro Times was supposed to post. Oh, Paul Manafort getting 7.5 years. I was trying to post that because that brought me joy. And it didn't load, but then I was running around jumping on planes and doing other things, so I didn't even notice it was down until I went on Twitter and saw that it was trending. They were calling it the IG blackout. 2019.
So dumb. It's so dumb.
You know what? People need to get
the crazy part.
life.
I saw everybody freaking out, and I was scrolling through my timeline. Nothing was wrong with mine. I didn't get affected. I mean, I didn't try to post anything.
Right, but you could see everything normally.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
But the celebration, once it was back on, made you know that it was
it's bad.
Everybody.
That's bad.
Like,
listen,
my gosh.
I got to tell you right now, what people don't understand is the whole thing was designed fundamentally to get you addicted.
That's right.
No different than nicotine or caffeine. Once you get that dopamine hit from some likes on your picture, you're coming back for more.
Yes.
And then when you come back and you can't do it, you start freaking out. And then it's like, oh, I need to get my hit. Let me get my post up. Oh, 117 likes. I'm back. And your soul feels, you think you feel good again.
It's horrible. I just came back from Cuba where there's very little Wi-Fi, right? So I was talking to one of the girls who's a local. She was like, people look at us like, oh my God, you poor thing. You can't even be on social media. She was like, I can, but we limit. We go to the park or go to a cafe where we can use it for 20 minutes, and then we live our regular lives.
Communism. Communist. At communist Cuba, keeping people from their freedom of the internet.
She's like, we actually talk to each other. Like, our kids play. And, I went to a party, and everybody was dancing and having a good time. Nobody was stuck to their phones.
How dare you, Lord Styles? How dare you? It's the American way or no way, all right? The internet.
It's so crazy, man. I love that it was down. That's nice. I wonder if anyone was like, hey, you know what? I was more productive. I was more involved in my life. I don't know if that happened
in 10 hours.
Well, no, but people might have noticed, like, wow, I was more engaged. I mean, and Ebro can sit here and celebrate all day long, but him more than anyone in the room is the most checked out when we talk because he's staring at his Instagram.
Well, that's just because I'm bored. Y'all bored.
Cue up the excuse.
Stop,
but it's
Ebro.
always true.
You know it. I'll be like, Ebro. I have to be like, Ebro!
Yo, yes, remember 2 days ago, something happened in the room that was so funny, and I looked up
and
I was like,
every day.
Johnny and Ebro, what did you guys think? And they were just like,
huh?
It happens every day.
What happened?
Yeah.
Or what about when I
say
say something in the room or somebody says something in the room and then Ebro like 2 seconds later, hey guys, did you hear about this? I'm like, we just mentioned it in the room.
But newsflash, you guys, I don't even care about what y'all have to say.
See,
I only care about what I have to say.
He does his built-in excuse, but the truth is, you are as bad as anybody else. You are.
No, I really, seriously, I really enjoyed the fact that it might have been broken forever. I did want, because it's all a social experiment for me.
But no, but
right?
isn't part of it out. Isn't part of it though?
Because I don't post.
It would have kept you from it too. That you would have been like, now I get to be off.
No, because I don't post for my thrills. I barely put up photos of myself. I post news stories to troll people. Look at it. I put up news stories.
It's like intervention.
I put up mostly news stories.
It's so sad, bro. It's so you have a whole room of people who don't believe you. Everyone's shaking their head at you. It's not me. I'm not even doing it for me.
No, I didn't say. I'm not saying I don't like it. I do. I don't post photos and selfies like y'all. I just don't.
Oh, now you're lashing out at everybody else.
Nah, I just use it different. Yo, y'all control me if you want. I use it different.
You said you be on Twitter like it's a video game, just going back and forth with people all day.
All day. I love it.
With bots. Ibra's the only one in the room that goes back and forth with bots. I'm like, Ibra, why are you even responding?
And he's like,
yo, it's so fun.
And like a classic addict, which all of us have for the thing we're addicted to. He's like, I can stop whenever I want.
I never said that. I never said that.
So you are hooked.
I never said I could stop whenever I want. I go to it all the time. I was just enjoying seeing it broken permanently. That was my only thing. I wanted to see what people were going to do.
Well, let's find out. We have some people here telling us how it affected them. We have first Amanda. How did it affect you when you lost Instagram yesterday?
No.
I mean, it didn't really affect me that much. It was just more or less frustrating because my friends and I don't live in the same area. So we're very, very close. Like, we're like sisters. And I couldn't really talk to them because everything was down.
You could just text or call each other.
Yeah, you could just text. You don't have a group text?
No. Well, that's what it is. Our group text is on WhatsApp because that's where we share it.
So it was the international.
WhatsApp. It was the WhatsApp that got you. That makes sense. Let's go.
A lot of people internationally, especially in the Caribbean and Africa, all they use is WhatsApp.
Everywhere in Central
All
America,
they
everywhere,
use.
yeah.
KC, how did Instagram going down affect your household?
Well, I mean, it didn't affect me, but my wife, she's on the phone with her best friend, and they're talking about it, and they're complaining. She's like, babe, can I borrow your other phone? Can I borrow your other phone? I'm like, no. Like,
You ain't going to my other phone.
Wait, she thought maybe it would be fixed on your phone?
Yeah, like, I'm like, nah, you're not doing that. She's like, I want to see if it's working. No, it's okay. You'll live.
Yo, some people thought it was their Wi-Fi. Some people thought it was their cellular bill.
They were falling apart.
There was people who deleted the app and then couldn't get back in. People called 911. It was a disaster,
stupid.
and I loved every minute of it. It was great.
Let's see what happened to you, Linda.
I'm looking, I'm like, why is my phone not working? I checked, I turned my Wi-Fi on and off. I called my son's phone because we're in the same account. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
What a sad state of affairs. How did you even make it through? You're like a hero.
What did you do?
How did you make it?
I was watching The Notebook on Netflix.
So you went to watch The Notebook on Netflix. Wow.
Run a classic.
Then we have Fernando. Fernando, you didn't even know about this till Ebro said it.
Yeah, no lie. And first of all, I just want to say shout out to all of y'all because me and my son always listen to y'all while I drive him to school.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, big ups.
Yeah, but it didn't affect me at all because lately I've been on that everybody pays too much attention to it. So seriously, I did not know till Ebro just said it. No attention, and I'm sorry to say, no F's given.
I love that. Yo,
Good
you know,
for
we
you.
was just having a debate before we took these calls. Was it King Louis said I said there's people listening right now, mid-30s, couple of kids, work their 9 to 5, and they don't use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at all. Louis found it hard to believe.
Oh, no, there are definitely people out there who don't care and don't have time, for sure.
I think there's people who don't even have it.
Now, Jason, on the other hand, was in a different situation. Jason, how were you affected by this?
So I was going on a date, right? I told Shorty hit me up on the gram, and there was no gram, so there was no date. So then I hit up in the nighttime.
Congratulations.
She
You played yourself.
So what'd you do?
I hit up in the nighttime, and she thought I dubbed her. She thought I was ignoring her. So I guess she didn't even notice the Instagram was down.
So you got curved.
Wait, so let me ask you guys a question. You guys were going out on a date? You guys were going out on a date and you hadn't exchanged phone numbers yet?
No, she's bad. She's like an Instagram model or something. She's bad.
Of course.
So is it possible that the Instagram being down was just an excuse and you just got curved?
I don't know, man, but she's bad, man. I'm going to keep on hitting her.
Keep trying, man. Just keep trying.
Congratulations. You played yourself.